So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have an interesting topic which puzzles so many English learners: PTE versus IELTS. Which is good for you and which is easier and better? Let's find out in this video. So, without further ado, let's begin. But before that, please do subscribe. Help me grow this channel and community. If you guys want a straight up answer which is good in terms of quality, it's IELTS. So that's it. The videos. Oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. We will go deep into the matters so that you can choose which is best for you. Both of these exams have some things in common. Let's discuss that first. Okay. Both of these are English exams, as you know. There are different others like TOEFL and OET. So these are the most prominent ones. Of, and IELTS is the best of them all. So the second point is that they usually cost around the same. In Indian terms, it is 16,000 rupees for both of them. So there is not much difference in that also. And another similar thing is that we have four modules: yes, speaking, writing, listening, and reading. All these four are judged individually, even if it's PTE or IELTS. So the only other thing which I could think about is results. In the past, we had a big difference for getting results in IELTS and PTE, as IELTS was a bit behind without the computer-based exams. So it would take 15 days to get the results. But as IELTS has a computer-based exam now, it just takes 3 days. And PTE, the Pearson's test, just takes 24 to 48 hours. That's 2 days. However, I would strongly suggest that you go for IELTS. Even though it takes time, it is really solid. Whatever you get in IELTS is a solid result. It is more accepted and more recognized, so go with IELTS. Now let us look at PTE. Yes, Pearson's Test of English. Anyone didn't know the full form? That's it. You have it now. Let's look at the advantages. For PTE, and foremost advantage which I could see is that you get a faster result. Second one which I could come up with is that there is no human intervention, so there is no chance of tampering or anything else. It's just an AI judging you according to whatever you were saying from a pool of answers which the AI has already accumulated over the time span. And other than that, the only thing I could think about is that it's easier to score. Yes, it's a bit easier than IELTS because there is no human intervention and it's completely computer based. So you might get a bit extra on PTE, but not by much. So please do remember that. Now to the disadvantages. There is a lack of materials and it is really crucial. There is very little materials available both on the internet and off the market. So please do keep that in mind. Also about the centers, we have very little centers as PTE is only coming to the limelight. Please do keep that in mind. And the second thing, and the most important thing, is that it is not widely accepted. It's mainly accepted in Australia and New Zealand. For the other countries, it is not accepted as widely as them, and even though these countries accept those, they have so many limitations. So please keep that in mind. Now let us look at IELTS, the International English Language Testing System. That is the full form. If you didn't know that before, now you know it through me. Get into the advantages of this exam. This is an exam where your quality is measured precisely. So it gives you an accurate measurement of where you stand according to a native speaker, and also the availability of materials and exam centers are really crazy. So even I have 3 or 4 exam centers near me, and I'm sure not only in India, even abroad, this is the same. The third one is that IELTS do give us the option to choose between computerized or pen and paper based exam. So if you are an old school guy like me, you can take a pen and paper based exam, or else you can go with a tech savvy option, that is computer based. But for both those exams, you have human intervention. Do keep that in mind. And the fourth thing which I can come up with is that it is widely accepted. You cannot ignore that fact. It is really crucial because even if you take US where TOEFL is the golden standard, IELTS is accepted. And for other countries, so keep these things in mind. But even IELTS has its own share of disadvantages, and it is a bit hard. Yes, as the quality of the exam is really good, it does evaluate you in a hard manner, and it takes time. It takes much more time to prepare for an IELTS exam than a PTE exam, but it's worth it. So go for it. Good thing which I can come up is the variable factor, that is the human intervention. Even if you take a paper based or a computer based exam, the end result is same because you're speaking and writing. These two factors or these two modules of the exam definitely go through human interventions. Yes, so there might be some variations according to the people checking. It's just an assumption, keep that in mind, but there is a variation. If any one of you need a class or help regarding IELTS, please do contact us on IELTS for everyone academy at gmail.com, and you can see it on the screen right now. So let's meet on the next one.